Every day people lie to protect themselves, to impress others, to survive. Some lies are harmless, but others are dangerous. And yet, every single lie leaves a trace, not in words, not in actions, but on the face, a tiny twitch, a flicker of emotion, a split second of truth that slips through the mask. Today, you'll learn how to see it. This is dark psychology, and you're about to discover how to spot a liar instantly using the science of microexpressions. Stay until the end, because once you understand this, you'll never look at people's faces the same way again. Microexpressions are tiny, involuntary facial movements that flash across the face in less than half a second, faster than a blink. They reveal what someone truly feels, even when they're trying to hide it. Think of them as the body's truth leaks. The instant when emotion overpowers control. They can expose fear beneath a smile, anger beneath politeness, or guilt beneath denial. Psychologist Paul Ekman discovered that humans across every culture express 7 universal emotions through microexpressions: happiness, sadness, fear, anger, disgust, surprise, and contempt. Even people who are blind from birth show the same expressions. They are hardwired into the human brain. If you can read them, you can see what others can't hide. Let's explore the 7 universal microexpressions. Happiness. A genuine smile lifts the corners of the mouth, raises the cheeks, and creates small wrinkles beside the eyes. That's the real thing. But a fake smile only moves the mouth. The eyes stay empty. Next time someone congratulates you, look closely. If their eyes don't narrow slightly, their smile might not be real. Sadness. The inner corners of the eyebrows pull upward. The eyelids droop. The mouth corners fall. It's a quiet, aching look. You ask a friend, "Are you okay?" They say, "I'm fine." But for a split second, their mouth trembles and the brows lift. That's sadness leaking through. Truth breaking past the mask. Fear. The eyes widen and the eyebrows raise and draw together. The mouth opens slightly, ready for fight or flight. Ask someone, "Did you do this?" They calmly say, "No." But their pupils dilate, their eyes flash wide. You just saw fear, a silent confession. Anger. Eyebrows lower and draw together. Eyes lock in a focused stare. Nostrils flare, lips press into a tight line. Even if the person smiles afterward, you can feel the heat of that flash. A liar often shows anger when they're caught, not because you're wrong, but because you dared to question them. Disgust. The upper lip curls. The nose wrinkles. The cheeks lift. It's the face's way of saying "you," even before words form. Someone says, "I love your cooking," but for a split second their nose twitches. That's disgust, and that's the truth. Surprise. The eyebrows lift high. The eyes open wide. The jaw drops slightly. Surprise is pure. It lasts less than a second before turning into another emotion. If someone says, "Yeah, I expected that," but flashes real surprise first, they didn't expect it at all. Contempt, the most dangerous of all. Contempt is a one-sided smirk. One corner of the mouth raised. It means superiority, disrespect, or hidden dislike. You'll see it when someone feels smarter, better, or in control. In liars, it's often the moment they believe they've outsmarted you. Now that you know the signs, how do you use them? Microexpressions are glitches in the human mask. Here's how to read them in everyday life. You ask a friend, "Is something bothering you?" They smile and say, "No, I'm fine." But you catch the eyebrows pulling inward. Sadness. Now you know the truth behind the words. You've seen pain disguised as calm. On a first date, you ask, "Are you still talking to your ex?" They laugh and say, "No, not at all." But their mouth stiffens and a flash of fear crosses their eyes. The body never lies. In a job interview, a candidate says, "I work great under pressure." But as they say the word pressure, their nose wrinkles, a flash of disgust. That's their subconscious rejecting what they just said. You accuse someone of lying. They instantly smile, but their eyes flash anger. That's resistance, not proof, but a clue. Microexpressions don't tell you that someone is lying. They tell you that someone is feeling, and emotions always tell a story. Before you start scanning every face like Sherlock Holmes, remember this. Microexpressions are not magical lie detectors. They show emotions, not intentions. A person might flash fear, not because they're lying, but because they're anxious, shy, or afraid of being misunderstood. Others, especially narcissists or psychopaths, might lie with no fear, no guilt, no emotion at all. Context is everything. Ask yourself, does this emotion fit the situation or is something off? A microexpression doesn't accuse, it whispers. It invites curiosity, not judgment. Seeing truth is a responsibility. It can make you wiser or colder. How you use it will determine who you become. Why do people hide emotions at all? Because vulnerability is dangerous. Showing sadness invites pity. Showing anger invites conflict. Showing fear invites weakness. So we learn to mask, to smile, to pretend. But the face, the real face, always remembers. When emotion is strong enough, it leaks through the cracks for just a fraction of a second. That's when your intuition feels it, before your brain even understands it. Microexpressions are proof that our souls can't fully lie. Now you know the 7 universal expressions, the hidden code of the human face. You can recognize fear behind denial, anger behind calmness, truth behind lies. But remember, with knowledge comes power, and with power comes choice. Use this insight not to judge others, but to understand them. Because when you can see the darkness in others, you'll also begin to see it in yourself. If this journey into the mind shadows fascinated you, subscribe for more.